collective energy read. If your sign falls out the deck and have no correlation to you, it may be somebody that you have an energy exchange with throughout the day, as well as you may also have an ancestor message here, okay? Ask for divine love, light protection over these decks. Show us collective energies, what we need to see. Please and thank you, my divine. Please and thank you. All right. Collective energies, what we need to see, my divine. Please and thank you. All right, so on the top of the deck, I have Sean, Madden, Man, T.Y., Bristol, Woody, Buzz, McGee, Lil Meat, Barry, Griff, Florence, 2, Wesley, okay, and some drones, okay? Something about some drones. And somebody who got them off-white bricks. You are one of these people. At the back of the deck, this group is now crying over spilled milk. They're crying over spilled milk out here, all right? Let's see if I should go from the top of the deck. Should we go from the bottom of the deck, my divine? Please and thank you. All right, let's start off with the bottom. Okay. Somebody could have cheated and got somebody pregnant. Cheated and got somebody pregnant out here. They cheated and got someone pregnant. Cheated and got somebody pregnant. All right, you could be this, you could do some kind of technician job with computers, Person that cheated and got somebody pregnant is speaking back to this person that has some kind of computer technician job. And this person loves to play victim. This person that cheated and got somebody else pregnant, they love to play victim. And they knew you had a strong bond, you as well as being loyal. You are creating these allies right now, and you are service to others. They knew when you was around that you was very trustworthy, reliable, okay? And you in the building, okay? You show up, you're there, okay? All right? And they was trying to tamper with your self-respect, your personal power, your confidence out here. And they was trying to bully you. They was trying to overpower you with this. This has to do with your solar plexus chakra. This is located above the navel, I'm also hearing you can have a belly button ring, whoever you are. They had got this person to come and taser you to keep you bonded to the earth realm. Tasered you to keep you bonded to the earth realm. This is somebody who liked to play victim. They was doing it for with a play cousin. A play cousin could have been involved. It's some kind of audio that is being caught with whatever they was trying against you. And this is going to be found out in the future. Something is getting ready to transpire in the future. This could have also have something to do with some kind of pregnancy of the future. It's also to do with this pregnancy of this person that kept cheating on you and got somebody else pregnant out here. And your intuition could be picking up on something ain't right. But all of this is God's plan. It may seem crazy right now, but all this is God's plan. You're going to see as everything started unfolding, the reason why they got this person pregnant, it was to get them out of your life, okay? Things happen for a reason. You may not understand it, but it's happening for a reason because it's time to get this dead energy away from you. You're a master manifester, so to move them around and make you able to manifest the things you need, you don't need this energy up under you, okay? This is a wake-up call. It's some kind of code activation going on, and you unlocking your subconscious. You're some kind of portal, a spiritual being going through some kind of spiritual awakening. You are on the right path right now. Your alignment at its finest. You're a light worker. You know where you're going with this. You manifesting through your thoughts and creating these experiences and realities for yourself. This enemy wants to come in and bring you some kind of gift. That like to play victim, that tried to get you tasered to keep you binding to the earth realm, that is trying to work with this play cousin against you. They could have cheated on you and got somebody pregnant. And they just another hater. That's why they did black magic on you. They know you don't even practice black magic. This is somebody they was working with that want to bring you a gift, a toxic gift. They just a hater that's why they did black magic on you. And they don't even know they know that you don't practice this black magic, okay? They know this for sure. And they wanted to use you for money. That's the only reason they was coming in your way, trying to use you for this money. And they the same person that be attacking children. They attack children as well. Okay, or they could have been attacking you since a child for this money that was left to you. But you set up these healthy boundaries against these family, lovers, friends. You set up these healthy boundaries. And now you're getting these bonds of allies that's strong, and they also support you in your endeavors. And you warned them about them, collective. These people in your past, you could have warned them about them, and they still went along with them anyway, and now they screwed. You could have told these people, do not fool with nobody you know in your past. Well, guess what they did? They jumped right on in after you told them, oh, don't fool with blah, blah, blah. Let me walk right over there and mold it on through with the roses. It smell like boo-boo over there. This is where they went, okay? This is where they went after you warned them not to fool with these people, okay? And now it's time to slay them. Slay this group, okay? It's time they getting slayed out here by the ancestors. That's what I'm hearing. They getting slayed up out here. Wrong choice, okay? It's like you telling a child not to touch the stove. First thing they do is put their hand on it. All right? And everything is falling into place for you right now. And you are where you meant to be. It's balance around you because you setting these healthy boundaries out here, collective, against these friends, families, and lovers of the past, okay? Or current lover, however you take it. You setting up these healthy boundaries. And you remain in balance with doing so. This group was working together to have you heartbroken out here. They could have sent in a lover to try to make you heartbroken out here. Yeah, ding in the background. And they was paid to break your heart. And it was all about money because they was speaking back and forth to this person that knew you was loyal. Okay, they was hacking your devices. Okay, they knew this about you. And it was all about money. That's all it was about. They also could have been playing with this death magic. You could have been seeing buzzes place that you go, but it's protection around you. And these buzzes are coming where you at. Every time they throw this death magic on you, they're absorbing all this negative energy around you. So you can have this renewal and healing. And you're healing from things of the past. You could be a messenger, okay, or a prophet of some sort. This is what these buzzes are doing. Every time they toss this black magic, these buzzes show up. They absorbing this death magic they tossing your way. Because it was all about money with this group. And whatever they didn't know that they was caught on camera somewhere doing something against you. They could have been caught going into this establishment trying to take this money. They was caught on camera. This is somebody who always liked to play victim. As well as they was trying to have you with a lack of freedom, trying to feel controlled. I'm hearing something was staged as well. But they was trying to keep you caged. I'm also hearing one of these people could have a homemade cell. A homemade cell. Yeah, they was altering these court documents. They was altering these court documents because it was all about money with this group. And they was a part of the 7 sins of your community. Of pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Okay, they lazy as well. Okay, they want to do quick schemes, get rich schemes. They don't want to put in the actual work, okay? You somebody that work hard for what's yours. These people don't. Like, they see it's yours, they try to come and take it, okay? They bullies. And you could be in a same-sex relationship with one of these people that you could have warned them not to join up with this group, and they went along with them, and now they screwed, okay? They like to play victim, though. And remember, they was a part of this group also trying to get you tasered to keep you stuck to this earth realm. You could be an interdimensional being. And these are non-talented family members that was acting like they taught you the talents you have. And they always been a no-show in your life. Okay, pull up any major events. I bet you won't see these family members there. Show me a baby shower where these family members showed up. Okay, show me any event where these family members showed up. They're not there because they trying to steal from you. Okay, one of them could be in a same-sex relationship. These non-talented family members, they could also be trying to present themselves as if they you. Whatever skills or talents you got, they trying to run out there before you get to the field, trying to post up and set up shop and trying to act like they're the originator of this. Okay, and they not. Okay, and you're about to receive this money for this false court case they put you in. Remember, they altered these court documents. and you about to receive the money from this false court case they put you in. The court's gonna owe you money, okay, for not delivering this information. As well as you need to know the ozone layer has ripped and your family is coming through. You're an interdimensional being. Your family is coming through, bro. They tired of them playing with you out here. All right? And they gave false evidence on this court case against you. Did they go up in the courthouse line up to the judge? The judge was not in there. Sure. Yeah, this judge could have been in on it, okay? And they like to play victim, all of them. That's why they approved of this false evidence being taken in on you. Your adoptive parent tried setting you up, or somebody else adoptive parent tried setting you up and put this false evidence on you with a fire sign, okay? And they could have set something of yours on fire somewhere, lit, burning, smoke, okay? Or somebody got a fire crotch down there, okay? Take it how it resonates. But this was a part of the group that like to play victim all the time. Yeah, with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, a waxing moon. They could have tried to cast some kind of magic against you with this feminine energy. They always have passive aggressive behavior, okay, and always act like they're receptive to you. Yeah, I hear you. They ain't heard a mother thing you said to them, okay, because they got a hidden agenda. They want your money. Okay, that's why they was falsifying, working with this adoptive mother out here, falsifying evidence on you in a court, okay? And you about to receive money for this false court case they did. They done pulled the audio from this court case, okay? They heard them speaking nothing to you about nothing, okay? Yeah, your audio got pulled from this court case. And you could have been currently pregnant at the time. Or they could have currently got this person. Remember, they cheated on you and got somebody else pregnant. And whoever they got pregnant is an S-worker, and they was lying saying this was you. This is what they was doing. Or they won. Kevin is out here. All right? A boss of the past could have been working with him and came up upside down. This is a past boss you worked for was in on this setup. Whatever went down in these courts. You could have worked for these people when they trying to take you to court and ain't got no business being up in this court knowing that you work for them, okay? This audio is getting pulled. These court documents is being re-examined out here, and they could have been working with somebody who was paid to do something against you in an indoor or outdoor patio, or they always hanging out there. They always hanging out on a patio somewhere. That smoke cigarettes. They outside smoking cigarettes on this indoor or outdoor patio somewhere, smoking cigarettes. Talking about somebody that's loyal out here. You need to stay positive and keep your frequency high out here. Is upgrades coming soon? Okay? Upgrades are coming soon. Keep your frequency high out here. Do not let these people bring you into a low-level frequency. They could have tried something against you with this boss of the past that you work for on a cruise ship. This was the setup crew, okay? The setup crew was on some kind of cruise or ship somewhere with them, okay? And they tried to drug you there, but you could have got away. You could have been drugged somewhere and you got away, okay? You could have started feeling woozy somewhere and you got up out the spot just in time because they was a part of the setup crew. And they was working with these siblings that was jealous of your divine gifts. Siblings was jealous of your divine gifts and mad because you respect yourself. Remember, one of these siblings is one of these S-workers out here. They like to keep it hidden. They also like to present themselves as if they are you. Somebody from the Crow tribe. Crow tribe is out here. Crow tribe. All right. And somebody from Osaka, Japan. Osaka, Japan. And if somebody is now going through some kind of organ failure or cancer diagnosis, that could have drive a pickup truck, that knows this person that drives a pickup truck. Gus. Bivens. This is Norman, a Proto-Indo-European. Roman invasion, descended Britons. Okay, this is when they came over was between 1880 to 1920 when they started settling along the lands of the U.S. This has to do with Celtic Britons. Welsh, Givens, or Bivens was a part of the 7 sins committed against you. or this could be your name. You need to stay positive at this time. The victim organs was taken out by a staff member. Others showed up to collect organs to put them in coolers. And this victim could have been currently pregnant at the time. I'm picking up on somebody's timeline. They was working with Emmett of the past. Emmett. And they were a part of these ops that was around you. They was a part of these ops, or they was working with these ops, talking back and forth to an Emmett. And they acted like you in this court hearing, altering these court documents, and you about to receive money for this false court case. They was working with this sex offender, okay? This could have been somebody that could have took you to court. They're the sex offender, trying to make you seem like you're a sex offender, working with these jealous siblings that was jealous of your gifts. And everyone knows that this sex offender is lying on you. They know they lying, okay? And they was working with this person that had a setup of a hospital underground of a major hotel. And this group is going to have to love themselves. And everybody know they lying at this point. Sophie or Sophia, your name or theirs. This male cousin was trying to act cool with you, but they was really being a hater, running back and telling info to these ops. A male cousin was doing this. And they had your child around a weird boyfriend or girlfriend, your child or children. And they was making contract agreements behind your back, or they was tampering with these contracts and acted like you in this court hearing, okay? And tried to put you in a false court case. I'm hearing judicial misconduct. Now they left town. This weird boyfriend or girlfriend that was trying to be around your child, they just left town. And they could have been working with this person in the past that was selling these tamales with human remains in it, okay? Remember, they was also showing up to a location where the victim organs was taken out by staff members, and they showed up to collect these organs, and they was putting them in these coolers. And this was somebody that they was speaking back and forth to. Could have been somebody who lost their vehicle. They know you this portal and this spiritual divine being out here. They was causing this theft on you, an action, a crime, or stealing something from you. Acting like you in this court, altering these court documents or a contract, okay? And somebody is getting ready to take out your baby mama or baby daddy for playing with death magic out here. I told you that death magic is returning. Somebody's getting ready to be taken out, okay? And this could have been whoever the parental figure is that lost their vehicle. They mad because you are clairvoyant. You can perceive future events before they happen. You're speaking on future events. I heard you spitting future events before they happen out here. And one of these jail calls is going to be linked to a red room they tried to commit. Somebody named Valerie. And he like smelling your menstrual when you not around. This is who they was dealing with too, okay? Smelling your menstrual when you not around. They was a part of this theft. You very clairvoyant out here. You can perceive future events. And they gonna have to love themselves. They was working with this group. They had this hospital set up under a major hotel. Osaka, Japan, okay? Everyone knows they're lying now. Everyone knows they lying. Somebody of the Crow tribe, they was working with a sex offender out here. And these siblings that was jealous of your divine gifts, collector. And he like smelling it, okay? Valerie, and whatever jail call they getting ready to make is going to be linked to this red rum. Somebody getting ready to take out this baby daddy. Sophie or Sophia Bivens. They was a part of these 7 sins. This could have been during the time when you was currently pregnant. This could have been popping off, all right? And the victim's organs was taken out by staff members. Other people showed up to collect the organs in coolers. Gus, they had their weird girlfriend or boyfriend around your child. They was over here selling these tamales with human remains in it. One of these people just left town. They was trying to send in this male cousin acting like they was cool with you, but they really a hater trying to run back and go tell info to your ops. And they was speaking to these ops. These ops was hanging around you. Emmett, one of these people drives pickup truck. They going through some kind of organ failure for this black magic or a cancer diagnosis. All right, or you could be going through this. They were drug, but they got away. Okay, they tried drugging you, but you got away somewhere. They was setting up shop on a cruise ship. These was ops. Okay, they was placed there on this cruise ship. This was a part of the setup crew, working with an ex-boss of yours that know Kevin. They was trying to lie and say you was an ex-worker or trying to a lot of other people to try to gain money off of you saying that you was, but you wasn't. They the sex workers, okay? You need to stay positive and keep your frequency high right now because they trying to bring you down. They trying to get you a part of these 7 sins out here. This pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Okay, they trying to get you together, huddle up with you, make you start hating on people to get this frequency low. All right? Somebody that smokes cigarettes that's always on this indoor or outdoor patio somewhere, as well as they were sending in these lovers to break your heart. Okay, these are not real lovers to you. They're part of the 7 sins as well. But you remain in balance long as you keep setting these healthy boundaries out here. 11:11, you could be seeing places that you go. You just master manifester. You waking up to your true calling. You getting some kind of code activation right now, and you unlocking your subconscious. You some kind of portal to the divine. A divine being, a spiritual being having an awakening right now. You in alignment, and you alignment at its finest. You some kind of light work out here. All right, you can manifest through your thoughts. This is God's plan. All this popping off, these people trying to play you, and your divine gifts is tapping into whatever they doing, okay? And these was they was working with these non-talented family members acting like they taught you a thing or two, okay? But they've always been a no-show in your life. You could have been going through it, asking for these people help. They never showed up for you, period, okay? One of them could be in a same-sex relationship. You warned them not to join this group, not to join up with these family members. And they still went along with them anyway, and now they screwed. You told them not to link up with these people. Okay? They be trying to attack you, and they be attacking children, or they been attacking you since a child, and they wanted to use you for money. And they just a hater. That's why they did this black magic on you. They know you don't practice black magic. Some is getting ready to be exposed in the near future, or some is on the way to you in the near future. An enemy wants to bring you a gift, decline this. Okay, you got something toxic on it, or they did some witchcraft on it. With a play cousin, this could be a play cousin getting ready to be sent in to give you this gift. All right, they tried to taser you because you this intergalactic being and bind you to the earth realm. Did the police officer taser you in the chest? Huh? You ain't doing nothing wrong. They sending in these officers to F with you. Yeah, they trying to keep you tied to this realm. Okay? Because they keep trying to steal this money from you. Yeah, they trying to get you illegally detained and locked up with a lack of freedom out here. This was they plan and plot, working with a fire sign. They mad because you got self-respect, confidence out here. They jealous of it. And they love to play victim. Every time you look up, it's the collective did it to me. These people take no damn accountability at all, okay? And there is the ozone layer has ripped, and your family coming through, okay? Your intergalactic family coming through. Book of Enoch out here, okay? The Book of Enoch is popping off up in here. So y'all keep playing with these man-made laws, but we fit to get into some divine law up in here since y'all keep playing games. All right? And you about to receive this money from this false court case that you were in. The audio, they listen to the audio. They know it's some false stuff going on. They listen to what the lawyer said, what the judge said. Okay? You about to receive money as well from this false court case you was in. And they did not know they all was caught on camera doing this and participating in it. Against somebody who's loyal out here, that's a service to the community. They're always in this theft, okay, with these falsified contracts out here. And they had somebody who walked in these courts acting like you with these court documents. It was all about the money. They was hacking your device, and the Vine saying they about to get ready to get slayed up out here, okay? They about to get slayed. They gave false evidence on you with a Cancer, Scorpio, a Pisces, or a water sign. This is somebody that have passive aggressive behavior, a feminine energy in her yin, okay? She acting like she receptive to the things that you saying out here. Yeah, I hear the collective. This could have also been the judge on your court case, okay? That had passive aggressive behavior towards you. Working with this adoptive parent that tries setting you up. They sending and tossing this death magic, but they ain't hitting up on nothing. These buzzers show up to absorb this negative energy. Every time they toss this death magic, they showing up to let you know they doing death magic on you. So let's just say you go outside, right? You chilling, you look up, it's like 5, 6 buzzers that pop up in your location, okay? They letting you know that somebody is tossing you this black magic and they there to absorb it, okay? And it's also is helping you heal. These are people of your past that's tossing this black magic at you. They want to use you for this money. Yeah, they were sending in a handler to date you, okay, or court you somewhere. But they was this handler was trying to get you drugged out your mind somewhere working with this adoptive parent. Okay, I said adoptive family. Yeah, these are the grandparents of your siblings, okay, or knew them. Party of 7 or 8, okay, they was acting like they was loving on you, but they really was just haters, okay? A roofer, you and them, okay? That also was working with this person that got an olive oil body, okay? That can't never look you in your eyes. As well as they was doing something with a wood chipper out here. Okay, yeah, some being looked at with this third party, whatever they was doing with this Federal Trade Commission out here, you not receiving these pentacles out here. All right, they being looked at, working with this adoptive mother. You could also have a timeshare in your name that you don't know nothing about as well. These female ancestors, give them thanks because they over here chopping these boys up out here. I told you the ozone layer has ripped. Your family sliding through on these people, okay? These people ain't your family trying to steal what belong to you. Somebody 33, 34, 35, you or them. Somebody is 72, 73, 74, you or one of them, age a year. Somebody 27, 28, 29, you or one of them, okay? Yeah, the karmic is not going to survive what will happen next to them at all, okay? This is somebody who tried to put you in fear out here, okay? And they was always sending people in your location by the weekend. Yeah, them. That's who we talking about. This adoptive mother. Okay, somebody funky adoptive ass mother out here doing funky shit. Okay, trying to steal your pentacles. Yeah, and they was working with this two-faced Gemini, trying to act like they upright, but they not. All right, you could be a Mason or one of these people. Yeah, they was after these shiny material gains. Yeah, military intelligence is out here too, as well. Military intelligence. Remember, they was getting this friend that's this hacker friend to hack into your device to catch your location somewhere. Yep, their time is running out. All right. They was trying to send in this person acting like they was a true lover to you, but they wasn't. Okay. Divine getting ready to give you what you asked and prayed for out here. They was presently working with this queen. She my trap queen. Okay. Yeah, she be moving them lows on that boat. Okay. She know this candy maker out here. Or you could be a candy maker. Or you move lows. Okay. They mad because you the love and light out here. And that you will not compare yourself to others. These people are always comparing themselves to you. But you live upright. You this divine being out here. All right? They currently trying to back down from attacking you because they being exposed out here. Because their end is near. The karmic's end is near out here. Okay? And this could have been somebody that when you was a child, they was always pawning you and your siblings' items. This is an adoptive mother out here. Okay? And they could have also been working with this person with a K in their name. Or somebody that's karmic that took this person out through a green trash bag at the institution, wherever y'all was at, or located at. They was working with a chef, cooker, or baker, okay? They could have those jobs. That could be your last name, or that's their last names. I'm picking up on a passed on person's timeline too right now, y'all. But these people, whoever this person that is passed on is linked to our timelines because it's the same organization of people. Pisces, Aquarius, you and them. Okay, but then whoever this Pisces and Aquarius, this could be the collective that's upright, okay? They was working with this person that have dark spots in their face. You do or one of them. This is an ex working with a new lover that was trying to set you up using their family and friends to do so. I told you they use a clique and organization of people to come up against you. Somebody with the last name Green. And whoever this person is with the last name Green is somebody of a past association with you. You no longer talk to them. Yep. The feds is watching the hack out here. Somebody is 57, 58, 59. Somebody 75, 75, 76, or 77 are born in them years. They being watched. Okay, for this hacking. They should have considered all their damn options before they acted. Being a snake towards you out here. Anything else, my divine? Yeah, they redirecting your mail. Okay, if your mail is not coming to you, they definitely redirecting it somewhere. It's probably going to a mother figure's house. Okay, a feminine energy's house. Okay, you could have stayed with whoever you could have stayed with previous. They're going into this post office, talking to whoever the lead of this post office is, and telling them and doing a change of address on the address that you put in. Okay, let's just say you go into the post office. You did a change of address. This family member is being notified by somebody in the post office when you put this change of address in. So this is what this family member or this adoptive people is going back into this same post office because they've been notified by the person at this branch, and they go back in and re-sign this paperwork to get it resent back to their house. Yep. And they could have known, and they also was messing and tampering with this bank teller. I'm hearing there's somebody of the courts that was paying this bank teller because they always was stealing this money that was left to you. Because remember, they never came and spoke to you about any of this. And this is why you're going to get paid by the courts as well. This bank teller was paid to lie and say that you don't have an account there. Okay? Yeah. This all somebody, Walgreens. Yeah. One of these people are always in Walgreens. Yep. All right. A promotion is getting ready to come, or they thought they was going to get promoted up and ranked up in this coven or secret society by doing this against you with this judicial. This X, somebody with the letter J in their name. Anything else, my divine? Yep. Yeah, because they wanted to be a celebrity or influence or something. So they're trying to use your money and come up against you to do so. Yeah, this group is seeing you as unable to read right now, physically or digitally. Because remember, you set up these healthy boundaries. They also was dumping your mail up in some kind of dumpster somewhere. They was reading it, opening it, throwing it in a dumpster. I'm also hearing they was throwing it down a sewer drain. This X was doing this. They was sending people in to threaten you up, okay? Now they feel like it's time to leave. They thought they was going to get away with threatening you, and they guilty of doing this, okay? Remember, I told you something is being heard on this audio. Yeah, you got to watch them all. Yeah, they be working with the people at the pharmacies and stuff to give you the wrong medication. This is your family members, whoever you stay with, they're going into, like, wherever, if they know where you go to get your prescription, let's just say that. If they know places that you eat at, they're going into these establishments. If they know where you work at, they're trying to pay your boss off to do things against you. They're trying to set you up, okay? Yeah. And currently they getting smacked down by the divine. All right? And this is somebody that you could have had a slumber party with in the past, or they always throwing. Remember, they had this person acting like you in the courts. This is why you never received this court documents, bro. They had somebody, this adoptive family members, had somebody acting like you up in the courts to receive this information. And this is why the court, whoever was in the courts, the judge knew full damn well that wasn't you, okay? They know this, all right? That's why they didn't have a sign in the day you went into court. You know how you're supposed to check in at the front before you actually go into the court hearing? They didn't have that the day you came in, okay? Because that was a mock court date. That wasn't real, okay? All right, because they had another play. They was playing with this paperwork behind the scenes. You could have actually went in the court, but the real court date you was supposed to be at, they sent in this actor as you, working with this Virgo with a letter A in their name, or somebody with the letter A, you or them. Okay, and they was bold with this. I'm hearing Leo, but I'm also seeing somebody trying to step up in here bold like they really you, okay? And this person, I'm hearing you have intelligence and precision. Whoever this walked in the court, they look sloppy, okay? Their movement is sloppy. They don't even walk like you, okay? Whoever this is, you got a certain kind of walk to you, okay? They was sent in, this person, letter A, no Dan Trill, or that's your name. All right, they was trying to take over your divine gifts, so they also was trying to swap out gifts with you. We got Walgreens, CVS out here. Yep, Walgreens, CVS out here. Quiet your mind and meditate on it. You gonna know exactly who this was that stepped in the building. Okay, they were all this person that's always hanging with this party at 3. Okay, all right, they always doing witchy stuff at nighttime or around the crescent moon. Okay, yep. Yeah, with a negative, a two-faced mother out here. Virgo, definitely out here. Virgo. What are you doing? Okay. Yep. This Virgo got this mental illness. Kept trying to say it was you, Collector, working with this man. They got a mental illness too. They both got one. Yep. And they also was working with this jealous. This could have been a jealous boss. That's why they never gave you a raise. Okay. Yep, they hanging with a fruitcake, or they like fruitcake. All right, they was trying to unalive you with a fruitcake. Yep, and they mad because you had this inheritance and property left to you. This is why they was trying to do it. You could be blood O type. Okay, it's in your genetics to be this divine being. All right, you could also have a ship. It's intergalactic crap that is linked to you. Okay. Okay, they want your money. They want your divine gifts, okay? Book of Enoch is going on currently. Remember, the ozone layer has ripped. Whatever they kept shooting up there, that was a bad idea for this group because all they doing is letting your people slide through. All right? I'm also hearing that it's been at least 30 to 35 years that these people haven't visited the earth realm, right? Because they had did something to the atmosphere that sealed it off. Now they're able to come back through. It's only so many decades when the earth tilts a certain way that these gates are open, okay? That's also why we can't visit certain areas on the earth because these are actually gateways to other dimensions, okay? What they call other dimensions, but I call them other realms. It ain't really another dimension. It's just a different realm, okay? Yeah, they was trying to leave you, they was working outside their shadow side, okay, trying to cross you out. And they also was trying to bring friction and trying to stop the things that you need, like your basic materials, shelter, food. They was trying to hold this up in finances. Working with somebody with the letter N in their name. Yep, and some adoptive cousins was in on it. And your mother was sending this mother figure was sending in these pervs into your direction. You could be a masculine. She still was sending these pervs in, these perverted women. As well as just somebody who be doing stuff towards little underage boys. This was one of the pervs she could have sent in, or little girls. All right? And they had nothing left to sell, so they stealing any way they can, okay? That's why they was intercepting this mail, dumping your information off in these dumpsters. And they blew it. Whatever they was trying, they blew it with baker, chef, or cook, and this person that be in a bowling alley all the time. Yeah, they gonna try to make you homeless because you are heir to something, okay? Most of these people you see homeless on the street are heirs, okay? What these organizations do, they adopt these children and they send somebody into the courts that could be one of their kids to take on these heirs' properties and monies left to them. If you pull, like, even if you could have asked this parental figure to pee for you one day, they probably would have told you no. If you ask them for something that has some kind of DNA on it, theirs, they're not going to give it to you. That's how you're going to know you adopted. This is another way to tell if you adopted or not. Ask them for a strand of hair or something like that. They're not going to offer this to you. This is how you going to know that you was adopted. These people really not your family. They're a part of the setup crew. And they take kids while they're young, like ages 2 to 3, even 6 months. Okay, because they know that this wealth is linked to you. Somebody with a Q or an A in their name, and they were celebrating your demise too early out here. All right, with a fire sign, they upset about this knowledge you obtaining out here too on them. They was working with this adoptive parent or a step parent as well, with a lover and a friends. Yep, I'm seeing them driving in a car somewhere, okay? They driving somewhere, all right? They driving somewhere with somebody with the letter P in their name, okay? Or they be getting pissy drunk. They driving to go get some kind of divination done on you with this adopted parent or this step parent somewhere. Yep, they going to a tarot reader. I'm hearing Penelope. Okay? And you asked this parental figure for help and they never gave it. Okay? You're going to have to forgive yourself for being naive with these people that you love, okay? Because your heart was in the right place. Just there's one because they was envious and jealous of you. All right? Forgive yourself and move on, okay? Do not live in these people's shadows. One of them got lag tattoos, or you do, but it's a change coming. You could, once you move around from these people, you're going to start seeing things transforming in your life. And then you're going to also see God's favor been over you this whole time and protect you against these people that kept trying to take you out for what's left of you in the courts. Rerouting your mail. Yeah, this was a part of the group chat group that was sending these encrypted messages. Okay? And whatever they trying to lie on you and say is about to get dismissed with this ex-lover of yours. They just wanted your money and material gains from you. Anything else, my divine? Adoptive mother family was involved. They knew something about something that was left by a grandparent or a grandparent sibling to you. They was trying to obtain this money. This is somebody who always gambling, okay? And they was working with this Fed that was mad they can't charge you with nothing. I told you the courts was involved. These local police official was involved trying to steal this money, this big money attached to you, collective. All right? And this person who be boiling this chicken feet, they mad because of your divine protection. Somebody with the letter Z in their name. They was trying to do these rituals over the phone on you, okay? So if you see an op calling, do not answer. They trying to cast this magic against you, okay? Somebody, a CEO, okay? A CO, I'm hearing CO or CEO with the letter J. One of them drive GMC, and they could have tossed something into this water source, and whatever they tossed into a water source with a party of 3 is now flowing to the top of this water. I'm hearing an ex-lover, okay? You could be a restaurant owner or one of these people that know this person that got diabetes, or you do. Type A or type 1 or 2. And they was speaking back and forth to this sergeant of the past that could have showed up to your residence. They was working with this person that had blonde hair, or you got blonde hair, or you could be this sergeant. They know that the collective is picking up, intuition is picking up on everything they throwing down out here. They was going to use this money for a new home, or they could have purchased one, a new home with the money they stole from you. And these are people that you let go of that no longer served you a value in your life. They only keep trying to set you back. And they blew it, okay, with you. They blew it because you seeing they repeat offenders of the same damn behavior, trying to unalive people, steal their property, steal their blood, steal these organs about your body, okay? They always on some low vibrational stuff out here. And all these people is involved of the community, including the courts, all right? And this person that be on painkillers or muscle relaxers, you and them, the truth, it will be revealed soon. And like I said, you this person that have some kind of clairaudiency or clairvoyancy, and you this divine being, okay? And you help them bring in divine law because these people keep playing with it and manipulating the system through these man-made laws, okay? So you got to call up on a higher source out here to get the job done, all right? One of these people could collect the boo-boos, you are one of them, but it's about to be a cycle complete on whatever they trying out here. They was trying to set you up in a car accident while you was driving. You could have gotten a car fender bender out of nowhere. All right, this was a setup as well. These are repeat offenders of the same behavior. A Capricorn, a college graduate, K, and a party of 8. A Sagittarius, a maintenance man that works at the property could have been involved coming into your home, putting stuff into your drinks or food items. They was working with this adopted parent that always kept comparing themselves to you, a step parent of the past. They also was trying to send in your biological brother to come and talk to you or theirs and trying to offer you some kind of love offer. Okay, you could have declined to the past. Yeah, they was trying to come send them in to bully you low key though. Act like a lover that come in working this earth magic on you. Yeah, this the same person that always be trying to get head in the car or the truck. These people too slow to get it that they caught up now. with a negative Taurus that want to look like they upright all the time. I'm also hearing it's somebody a part of the judicial system as well. Somebody, this person whose weapon is scissors, knife, or an ice pick, or sword. They about to get life flighted somewhere. Or they could have got somebody life flighted somewhere. It's some kind of power surge or outage going out, okay? They running out of this power. That's also what I'm hearing. These connections, these people don't want to fool with them no more. They being exposed out here. It don't matter if you might not do drugs, but what these people was doing was poisoning you and putting drugs in your stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You may not do drugs. It don't matter. They was putting this in your stuff. Remember, the card came out. They was sending somebody in to be a handler to you. This is a lover that was putting stuff in your drinks. I'm hearing honey packs, all kinds of stuff right now, okay? You may not do it. Fentanyl, they was trying to take you out, okay? So you may not do drugs. But what they was doing is they was sending somebody in that was dosing you with these drugs, okay, to get you out your element, out of character, okay? So let's just say somebody give you some stuff that your body not used to. They drop a tab or they drop this or muscle relax. Now you acting woozy, delirious somewhere, okay? Your eyes could be flickering back and forth, okay? That's them dropping these drugs in your food and drinks, okay? You may not do it, but this is what they was doing to you. Somebody in their 70s, that's a petty thug, 70s to 80. Okay, like I said, you got this cosmic DNA, you intergalactic being. All right, one of these people be on Nas tank, they got silly behavior. That black magic is returning right now. Yeah, I believe they was changing the locks on you. Okay, remember they all trying to put you under some kind of witchcraft. Okay, they're gonna get caught doing this witchcraft on you. They mad because the divine is being your protector. Yeah, they'll change the locks on you, act like you don't know what's going on. This is all they play, okay? This they MO, okay? To make it seem like you don't know what's going on. That ain't the key to your place. That ain't your name. This is how this game ain't run when they trying to steal from you, okay? But you about to get this done and breakthrough on whatever they was trying. It's time's up for whatever they was doing in this judicial system when it came to you. Yeah, and this judge or whoever was under the course was tossing this black magic your way too with the letter C. Okay, yours and theirs. All right. Yeah, they being saying, yeah, they'll try whatever they can. If I tell you my stories, you ain't gonna believe half of what I'm saying, okay? It just seemed too out there to be real, but it is. I got documentation on it, okay? They got the laws of harassing you, following you places that you go, okay? All this stuff is documented, okay? DA of New York, okay, is out here, yeah, working with somebody of your hometown. All right, they being watched by higher ups, whatever they did out here, acting like you in the courts, okay? They sent this person in to try something against you during tax income time. Lopez or Ruiz, your name or theirs, working with these community members. They send them in to come watch you as well, okay? This adoptive parent or somebody adoptive parent had everything to do with it. They caught on this audio doing something, okay? And they gave false evidence on you, collective, in this courthouse. And it was all about money while they was altering these court documents out here. Your ancestors is handling up on these ops and they slaying them, okay? Give these ancestors thanks out here. Some about the Federal Trade Commission, too, is being ready to be looked at. They being watched by higher ups. All right, they watching this hacker. They was hacking into your devices, trying to track your location, okay? Yeah, you definitely was probably laced with something, okay? I done been to several establishments in the state that I'm in, and they've also had bartenders trying to lace me at the bar tops, okay? They have, okay? So what I'm telling you is actual factual, and most of the stuff I speak on are things that actually happened to me in my city and state, okay? They didn't want to hear me out in the courts. That's how I knew that all of them were working together, okay? One of these people is now having heart issues over the information that's being exposed right now with a family member, lover, or friend. These was energy vampires. They was trying to energy harvest off you as well as steal your organs out here. They was going to unalive you. Let's just say they unalive you or poison you somewhere. The first ambulance that would have showed up would be a part of this group members, okay? They came there to steal your organs, okay? They're part of the black organ trafficking group as well. And they was trying to get you implemented, these people from your hometown or this adoptive mother or family members with a coven friend trying to implement you in a crime somewhere, okay? This is what they was trying. Somebody that's born 94 to 95, age or year. Somebody 49 to 50, age or year. Anything else? Yeah, okay. And they was hiding that they have an illness out here. This person that keep their house gloomy and dark all the time, they was hiding that she had a mental illness, okay? She could always be liking to write stuff down or always on her computer. And she always got a notepad with her, okay? She's always marking stuff down, okay? As you should. Don't trust none of them, okay? Don't trust none of these people of the past, none of these friends. If they showed you one time they was an op, trust me, baby, they are op, okay? They gonna reach out, especially if you ain't talked to them in forever, and then they hit you up out the blue. Notate that, okay? You need to be marking down and recording whatever kind of interactions they having with you, because this is how you gonna start linking up these timelines together and who they operating with. Let's just say somebody will hit you this week, ex-best friend, right? And then a couple, they'll wait maybe 1 to 2, 3 weeks, then here come your brother calling you, okay? And you may talk to your brother in forever, okay? Lying brother, lying sister, okay? You may be in a frat or sorority. Watch them, okay? They're part of the setup crew. Yeah, they was all a part of this domestic terrorism being done on you. Somebody from Orange County, okay? Or these people that reside in your local county. Take it how it resonate. It was something they had threw in this river or pond somewhere, all right? And it's gonna be found. Somebody working with a dog breeder out here, or you could be a dog breeder, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and close it out. Close it out, my divine. Yep, okay, let's go ahead and close it out. Okay, your letter A or one of these people, this could have been that queen pen, okay? This could have been that grand witch or grand warlock out here. But whoever this is, they need to know whatever goes around comes around, all right? And if they really wanted you to be a part of your life, their life collective, they would have gave more effort if they really wanted it, okay? They would have put in more effort towards being there for you, okay? If they really wanted this connection with you, they would have put in a real effort, okay? Just know that your female ancestors is handling up on these ops out here. The ozone layer has ripped, the intergalactic sliding through. We in the book of Enoch now, okay? They're not going to tell y'all this. We're currently in the book of Enoch. We passed all of King James. We passed that, okay? We even passed the Quran. Now we in the book of Enoch, okay? And I'm going to leave it off there. Y'all stay up. Real soldiers, keep pushing forward. Don't let these sucker MCs try to hold you back and hold you down. Keep pushing forward. They want to have you in a sunken place. Release that energy back to them, okay? And rebuke it, all right? You already know your girl going to be back at it like a jackrabbit. Goose.